We have been going out of town so much, but we are back and the fridge is gross. So we are gonna do another fridge clean out and restock because, oh my gosh, this is what's going on as I'm doing it. Daniel's renovating once again. I'll show you later. Long story short, our laundry room when we bought the house like 7 years ago had water damage. The ceiling was coming down. We never fixed it. So Daniel just decided that it was time to fix it right now. So anyways, back to it. We just ordered a bunch of groceries because, like I said, we were out of town for a couple days. There's hardly anything in the fridge. And I really got to get to this because this has, I'm not gonna lie, this was delivered like 2 hours ago. Anyways, okay, hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Tessa. I'm a mom. I like to think of myself as a kind of crunchy, cool mom. And yeah, this is my real life. I didn't clean the kitchen. You know, we got like a play yard, a dirty cutting board. But let's get to it. So this is what we're working with. This is the fridge situation right now. We bought 6 dozen eggs from our local farmer. So we are stocked up on eggs, but everything else, very sad. Like this is, what a disappointment. That's looking bad, but we're still gonna eat it. Yeah, and then this is what we're working with here. I am straight up shocked that Celia is sleeping through all of the racket Daniel's making. She's in our room and the laundry room is like right there. So as always, I'm gonna tell you what's in here because that's fun. This is an open thing of mozzarella, little Mott's balls, canned pumpkin. Celia eats a lot of pumpkin. Doggy coming treats. I've been told that Noodle, since she has seizures, would benefit from doing CBD. And then I was realizing, and I was like, wait, these don't even say CBD anywhere, but I guess like hemp CBD? I don't know. Comment if I'm an idiot, but it has like other good stuff in it that would probably help her. I have a tub of AG1 in here because if you put it in the canister, you got to keep it in the fridge. I haven't really been doing a ton of that lately, but they sent it to me and I used to love it. I still do love it. I just haven't been super consistent with it. That's just a thing of grease. Like if we ever make like bacon or whatever, if you know me, if you were a part of the last fridge tour, which the fact that this is a fridge tour is funny, then you know I collect grease. One, we'll cook with it sometimes. Like this one has actually, like we've been adding to this and using it so that we can cook. But the other stuff, like once it gets like overflow, then I save it and we use it for soap. Wow, okay, my compost is nasty. This is definitely the source of the stink in the fridge. You know when you like go out of town and you come back and you open the fridge and you're like, ugh. That's where we're at right now. And it's definitely because I have a bowl of molding produce. Yesterday, Daniel made 2 smoked shoulder roasts. It is like raining outside right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I love the rain. I love it. It's so cozy. I wish I had socks on. Oh my gosh. Okay, focus. Shoulder roasts. So that's obviously getting saved. Everything's getting saved. Did I say ricotta? I added some ricotta to our eggs this morning. This is my kitchen grease. It's about the time of the year where my mom and I need to make soap. So I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not even moving it. Bacon, which I might eat for lunch. I'm pretty hungry. Actually, no, I'm gonna stick to my meal plans. If you aren't aware of what I'm talking about, every week on Substack, I release a weekly meal plan and it has breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. And like, you don't have to follow it to a T. You can just like take inspiration, take a couple things. Like my sister texted me yesterday asking about like the salmon salad because I suggest canned salmon. She was like, do you actually use canned salmon? I was like, yeah, darn tootin' right I use canned salmon. This is gross. I'm just taking stuff out. Okay, so we had, what else did we have? Beet kvass. This is some kind of fermented drinky drink. It's probably TMI, but man, it gave me and Daniel the toots. But I guess that's good. I need to be drinking more of it. This is usually my like butter drawer, but I put a thing of anchovies in it and then the anchovy oil got everywhere. So this is just anchovy oil tub. So that's gonna get a wash and this needs to be thrown out. Man, my feet are so cold. Wonder if there's any socks in here. I am not going in my room right now because I don't want to wake Celia up. And I found 2 of Daniel's mismatched socks, so that's what we're going with. I don't know what this is. I think it's beans, leftover beans. Yeah, that's from a while ago. We're gonna take the beans, put them in the compost. Or not, I need a spoon. Does it stress anyone else out that I just leave the fridge open? Because it stresses me out. All right, beans in the compost. The only thing that I don't love about the rain right now is that I can't compost. I mean, I could, I just don't really want to go outside. Okay, cheese bin. Cheese bin is way better than it was the last fridge clean out I did. We got some random cheddar cheese, I think. This looks like, what is this? Seen better days, but farm. We're gonna keep that. We have goat cheese. I think I got salmon yesterday in my butcher box, and I love to add goat cheese and like a mustard topping. We're gonna do that. I'm kind of talking to Daniel too. Anyways, this, I haven't tried the smoked one. This is smoked, but the regular cheddar, we just got this from a local like farm store, kinda. The best cheddar cheese I've ever had in my entire life, full stop. It was so good, and it's like regenerative, raw. I think it's organic. So you know it's expensive. Wow, let's just take a moment for the eggs. But I'm just trying to like get better ingredients and just like not waste as much food, because I feel like a lot of the time you can just like buy a ton of food and then it just goes bad, which fridge clean out really makes you come face to face with that. All right, this is actually ranch that I made inside the tub. Oh man, I forgot that I still had these. I don't think these are good anymore. These are some medicinal mushrooms that I made. They smell fine. I feel like they're probably okay. Dog food, which we have since switched the girls, and we're switching the cat toes, but we've switched the dogs over to raw. I just want them to be healthy. Sourdough starter, looking real nasty. I don't think I'm even gonna like continue this. My neighbor is really active with her starter, and the other day, a couple weeks ago actually, I needed some starter, and mine is just, you know, I'm not keeping up with it. I'm not really eating a lot of bread lately, so I neglected it. Anyways, I got her starter. It was very happy. So I think if I find myself in the situation where I want to make bread or like need starter again, I'm just gonna reach out to her. Whew, smells bad. Oh God. I learned recently that like all of my issues are actually because of autoimmune, and refined carbs like bread can be really inflammatory, and I'm having chronic inflammation right now. So I'm just trying to like be better about it. Let's see what produce I have. So all that's cleaned out. Produce, I got some daikon radish because I really want to like make pickled daikon. I'm gonna do this and you can see what I'm pulling out. We used to go to this restaurant called Korea House. Wow, we have duplicate dates, that's fine. We used to go to this Korean restaurant all the time. It was our favorite restaurant, and then when COVID hit, I think they like pretty immediately shut down, which was super unfortunate because it was like our favorite restaurant. Well, sad. But we were talking about it the other day, and Daniel was like, what if we like kind of make our own little like Korea House meals? So I got the daikon. Okay, that's sad. Sometimes I would like take this and put it in broth, but lately I've been trying to keep the broth just like bones. Honestly, I feel like this situation, like the door is probably fine. Oh man, you know what? Some of this is good, but I think I just bought cilantro, so RIP. I've done it again. Why do I keep putting honey in the fridge? What in the mom brain is that? I don't really feel like cleaning this out right now, and I feel like everything is kind of fine. I don't know, maybe not this. Daniel may eat it. That's fine, we're not gonna touch that. Let's clean. I love Koala Eco so much. It smells so good. It's clean. I'll link it below, but like it makes me want to clean. It doesn't have to be like super, super perfect to clean the fridge. I'm not like going as hard as I did last time, but to be honest, the fridge isn't as dirty as it was last time. If I really wanted to clean in there, I would like vacuum it out or like pull it out and wash it. I'm not doing that. I really don't want the beet greens. I'm not gonna eat the beet greens. Just being honest and real. Oh, should I eat the beet greens? Yeah, I should. They're good greens. Okay, we're gonna eat the beet greens, but I'm still taking them off. I'm detaching them. They're not even good, but they're good for us. I'm just gonna start putting some stuff back. These were some honey mustard onions that I made. They're very good. I want them somewhere visible. So we're gonna put them right here. Honey mustard onions. I feel like I used to have more like bins in here. Whatever. Everything's just going back. Okay. Zucchini, daikon, beets, snap peas that I really need to eat like tonight. Multiple things of dates. Should I just combine them? These are like my favorite brand ever of dates. I find them at Trader Joe's. These have been okay. You know what? No. No, Tessa. Combine the dates. See, they're so good. They're so smushy. Combined. Yummaroni. Spinach. This is a really good day. Dog food. Cheese. Let's put the ricotta in there and the weird mozzarella balls, which should really be in like a clean stasher bag. Mozzarella. Wow, it's a sun shower now. We got all of our cheese. Cheese. If you didn't watch the last video, I keep my nuts and seeds in the fridge because they can go rancid, and keeping them in the fridge or freezer just preserves them better. But ton of eggs. Extra eggs. My plan is to pickled eggs on my next food prep day. Grease is gonna go there. I gotta wash these. So this is a meat one. This is the anchovy one. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of gross, but I don't feel like cleaning it. We got the meat. I like to put leftovers on the bottom, but you know what? I was gonna say I want to label it, but if I put it up here, Daniel will see it. Marshmallows, Celia's pumpkin, and let's get meat in here. So I ended up taking one of the like little plasticky things and putting stuff in it. I just find that the little plastic guys kind of like help corral stuff because this fridge doesn't really have like dividers. Dougie treats, leftover ranch. We're gonna put that there because I think I got like yogurt and stuff. And then bacon, the meat, and then this, it's raining. I'm not doing that right now. So it's just gonna go right there. Okay, okay. Honey is not going back in the fridge. We got everything out, cleaned out. Now, I'm gonna show you what I actually bought. We're just gonna ignore this cutting board. I wanna wash those beet greens. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna wash all the produce. All right, well, let's first show you what I got, because there's definitely stuff that should have been in the fridge like a long time ago. It comes in cooler bags though, so we're gonna say it's fine. Oh yeah, it's still cold. This is all stuff that I bought from my meal plan. So on the meal plan, I like give you all the meals, but then I also give you a grocery list. And there were some things that I already had, like I already had some salmon, cod left over from another week's meal plan. And that's the beauty of the meal plans. Like sometimes the grocery lists look a little overwhelming, but then you realize that you likely already have stuff from the previous week. Like a lot of the stuff is repeat. So anyways, I got 2 things of milk. I love Kelowna. It's low pasteurized. So obviously like I would say I'm pretty raw milk neutral. Like I'm not really someone that's like gonna go out of my way to get raw milk. I understand the risks, I understand the benefits. Whatever. Anyways, I digress. This is low pasteurized. I love chicken wings or chicken thighs. Those are boneless, skinless, just because I find that it makes it a little easier to make them on like a weeknight. That's not cold. Is this cold? Yes, this is cold. So let's get this stuff out now. We got more bacon. Forgot that I got bacon. Yogurt. This, I thought I chose Greek, but I didn't, but it's fine. Like I said, we're gonna wash all of the produce in the sink. What are you? Ooh, frozen fruit. I really wanted, this is like a tropical medley. I wanted either just pineapple or a fresh papaya because I wanted to make, on my meal plan, I have like an Ayurvedic golden smoothie, and I call for either pineapple or papaya, but I couldn't find any. So that at least has pineapple in it. And the pineapple helps with digestion. It has like digestive enzymes. That's what we're working with. Oh, pulling stuff out that's gonna go in the like pantry. Canned salmon. It's a BPA free lined can, wild caught, bone and skin included, which is actually gonna help provide even more nutrients. But I like to make like a salmon salad out of this pumpkin because Celia eats some pumpkin, and I've been making this like protein pumpkin brownie situation a lot lately. Honestly, I should have bought 2 of these. Spring and mulberry chocolate, because it's my favorite chocolate. See, and this is the downfall of ordering groceries online. Not only that, but it's a ton of waste. Like, I would never put bananas in a bag, but man, look at these bananas. Those are past their prime. But they're just gonna go in smoothies anyways, so whatever. And we got some ginger. I think that's it. Oh no, there's still more stuff in here. Avocados, pretty firm. Better than overly ripe. And then, you know what? I might eat this for snack now. Smoked oysters, and that's it. I think I spent $160 from Whole Foods. Not terrible. Not good. Groceries are just expensive. I should also note that groceries are expensive when you're buying such high quality stuff. And to be honest, like $160 for days and days and days of homemade high quality organic food. When you look at it that way, it's not that bad. Oh, like even if you don't get organic, like that's not where your priority is. If your priority is budget, whatever, cooking at home, like it's gonna cost money, but it's so much cheaper than eating out. And then when you combine that with knowing that eating at home is gonna be more nutritious, better for you, healthier, and therefore you are healthier, it's a no-brainer. All of the cold stuff, put away. Kraut. Can't forget kraut. I kind of want like everything that's like kraut-like to be visible. That's not gonna work. There we go. We'll put that there. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, she's like up. I gotta get her. I'm filling this up with water. Hopefully it's not too loud. And I'm just adding the produce in. Before I add it in, I take off the stickers. Oh. Everything is in the sink, and this is the fruit and veggie wash that I use. Once again, it's from Koala Eco. I love it. I started doing this. My friend Anna Montanaro, her handle is Feel Well by Anna. She's amazing. We're honestly like so similar, it's crazy. But anyways, she always washes all her produce in the sink, and she has like an ozonator. I just haven't bought that yet. I don't know if I'm going to. This is fine for now. But regardless, the practice of like washing all the produce in the sink has been amazing. That way, like anything that I grab, it's already washed, safe. It honestly just like makes using fruits and vegetables so much easier. Like there's like one less barrier to using it. So what I do, I just soak it. What does it say, for like 30 minutes? It doesn't say, but I think last time I did like 10, 15, 20, I don't know, time is an illusion. I let it soak for a little while, and then I rinsed everything off and laid it out on like kitchen towels and let it fully dry. I honestly feel like everything stayed fresh longer. So super great kitchen hack if you're not doing this already, but I'm not gonna drag the video out so that you can see that. That's it, we're done. Celia waved. Yeah, thanks for cleaning out my fridge with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.